Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called My Hero, and this was created by Coreland and Sega in 1985. And the graphics and gameplay are similar to games on the Sega Master System, and that's because Coreland and Sega grouped together to make a lot of the games for that system. But this is kind of a Kung Fu Master knockoff set in a Japanese high school setting, although the gameplay starts getting weird shortly after the high school setting and starts taking place in several other different settings. And the gist is that your girlfriend gets kidnapped time and again. You can do kicks, punches, jump kicks, kneeling kicks. Your actual regular attack is a punch, and when you jump and press the attack button, it's a jump kick, and when you duck down and press the attack button, it's a ducking kick. And there will be various fodder enemies like these guys. When you punch them, they turn into angels. There will be guys that drop bottles. And if you time it right, you can hit the bottle and make it fly off the screen. And if you keep scrolling forward, you can take out several guys with that one bottle. And we'll go ahead and get started. I saw this once, and I can't remember exactly where. I think it was in the Seattle area where I saw this game. It's just a weird game and really not all that great, but very reminiscent of the Sega Master System games. Yeah, if you can, go ahead and punch that bottle. That knife guy, you want to jump kick him. Don't get close or he'll throw a knife at you. And jump kick that guy that's holding that schoolmate of yours hostage. He'll become a second guy, and he's really kind of useless. He just comes from behind you and attacks when you do. And since you don't really let any guys get past you, hopefully, he won't get a chance to make any kind of impact. And once he gets hit by an enemy, he dies. And he wasn't really worth anything anyway. Notice that bouncing spiked ball comes out where that guy is standing. Let that ball appear and then go after the guy right after. If you take too long, another one will come. Now these bombs get thrown at you. Shit. Sometimes they're kind of hard to avoid. I think you only get one extra life at like 30,000, and that's it. Yeah, standing close to the blast will kill you. And then you also have to avoid those... Ah, crap. Those fireballs and the flames. Once you get far enough, those those bombs will stop being thrown. Obviously, don't fall in those pits with the fire. Now you go back to the school setting. A few more spiked balls, and eventually there will be one spiked ball bouncing around while you're trying to dispatch of the bad guys, which really sucks. You have to time your jump kicks so you jump over things at the same time. Crap. There is a boss you have to deal with, and there's only 3 levels, fortunately. Notice that you get points just for running, so you can get a really high score. Now there's these jump kick guys, and you gotta meet them in midair with your foot. Yeah, those dropped bottles will kill you. You have to drop kick these dogs, then they turn into flying hot dogs, which is pretty funny. Now we face the boss, and the boss is actually not too difficult. You want to take them out mostly with jump kicks. You just have to time it just right, and you'll land on their head with your foot. That's the best way to go. Do not let them land on the ground with you, or they might connect with a barrage of kicks or punches. Once in a while, it's good to nail them with a low kick. But for the most part, try jump kicks and then back off once you connect. Yeah, that guy was pretty easy. And now you sit with him and try to cheer the bad guy up by pointing out what a beautiful sunset that is. And while you're distracted, the boss from the next level takes your girlfriend away. Now we go through a ninja samurai type setting. These ninjas, do not let them get close or they will kill you with one punch. It sucks that your character is a one-hit kill. Trying to be very careful. Ah, crap! See, it's easy for them to get you. And then you have to dodge this fireball that comes at you too. Well, that's my hero. But I'll show you the rest of the game, the second level on. What a weird look he makes when the guy takes his girlfriend. He looks like he got kicked in the nads. Well, here's the rest of the game. There's guys that throw shurikens. There's also guys that drop logs down at you. And you can get your classmate again. That really is a worthless power-up. Then you have these guys with stars riding on boars. And one of the Buddha statues has shades on. Really weird. But you can't attack the boars. You have to just knock the rider off and jump over the boars themselves. More star throwing guys. Now these snakes will pop up and shoot lasers at you. What a weird game. And one of the Buddha statues has a beret. One of them has a red eye patch, I guess. More jumping ninjas. I'm just about to face the boss in a little bit. Now the star throwers are on the roof. Here's the boss. He's pretty easy too. Whoops, yeah. Do not get real close to them for any length of time, or they can just pelt you with a barrage of attacks and make your damage bar go skyrocketing. See, there's two bars. The top one is the one you want to be higher at the end, the one that has hearts. The one with the skulls is how many times a boss has hit you. There we go. Yeah, this is the only time in the game where you can get hit more than once without dying. And now the third boss is going to be an ape. And ape is the predominant theme here. See, there's apes either dressed in pajamas or in astronaut suits, or what the heck is that? Weird. And then they drop something there. I'm not sure what it is. If they drop anything, it probably should be monkey poop. You get to rescue your classmate again, even though he's completely worthless. There's those robots that spit out these bouncing balls that will be really tough to avoid. I don't know what these are. Not sure I really care by this point. This game is frickin' weird. Now, if you get stuck in between those, I guess you just have to sit there and wait until that thing shoots at you and kills you, because you can't get out of that. Not sure what that colored thing is. But we're pretty close to the boss, I believe, the ape boss. But yeah, this isn't a particularly memorable Kung Fu Master ripoff. I guess maybe memorable because it's just so frickin' weird. And here is the last boss. Blue ape. Weird. But again, jump kicking is the best strategy. Never really stay still close to the enemy, because they can just deck you with a bunch of attacks that can be rapid fire at once, and your damage meter will fill up real quick. Just keep the top meter higher than the bottom meter at the end, and you've beaten the boss. There we go. I think that is funny. You try to cheer them up by showing them the beautiful sunset. And then you start all the levels over with. I've never seen that before in a game where you try to be nice to the bad guy. I mean, in an arcade game. I don't think so. At any rate, that was My Hero by Sega, or Coreland and Sega in 1985. This is Crazy Climber 80 saying thanks for watching My Hero by Coreland and Sega in 1985. I will be back sometime soon with another video. Take it easy, folks. Bye-bye.